Well, good evening, everyone. This is Andy. Welcome back. I had an interesting afternoon today. My uncle's best friend, Brian, came down and he actually went through the farm with me to kind of explain what all the silos do over there in the distance. So we're going to go over that. So I wanted to go ahead and do a little farm tour today. And then as you can see, there's my farmhouse. And then here on the left, I have a equipment shed. So let's go ahead and start in here. Let's get the door to open. Now I do have a couple pieces of equipment in here. So I do have 3 tractors. Let's just go ahead and take a look at those real quick. So first I have the Case 380 CVT with all tracks on it. And then I have the John Deere 8400R. And then I have the John Deere 7310R. They're all really good tractors. So you'll see those as we go through this. And then down here on the left is the Agrasem Culti-Plow Platinum. It's an 8-meter. Works quite well. A little dirty there. I do need to see about getting something to wash those off with. And then on the right over here, you saw this in the last vlog. This is the Vaterstad Rapid A600 to 800S. One nice thing about this is it is a direct drill, and it does hold seed and fertilizer. So when we do our seeding, it automatically fertilizes, which is great. Saves us a step. And then Brian also said that he had a couple spreaders. They were dedicated. So the first one here is a John Deere DN 345. He used it for the liming. It holds about 18,000 liters, which is really nice because you do go through lime quite fast. And then we have the Breedle K105. It holds 11,000 liters, and you saw this in the last vlog as well. We use this to do the fertilizing. Okay, let's go head back out of the shed here. Shut the door. Then we'll head over here. As you can see, I do have a gooseneck trailer and also my GMC Sierra heavy duty 1-ton. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Okay, let's go ahead and pull out here. Okay, as you can see here on the left and right, we do have a couple fields. This one here on the left is ready to be seeded. It is cultivated, ready to go. So I do need to get a crop put in this. I was thinking about putting in some alfalfa. We'll explain that in a little bit here. And then over here on this side is some spelt. Now I don't quite know what spelt is other than it is a grain. I heard that some people use it, make flour out of it. So we'll look into some opportunities for that. This crop was planted by my uncle, so we'll go ahead and get it all nice and matured and harvest it and then figure out what we're going to do with it from there. Okay, let's go ahead and hop back in the GMC. Okay, so we're going to head up the hill here just a tad. Okay, so here I have an animal pen. This one is for sheep. I think we're going to start with the sheep off just to make some money. It would help with They're pretty easy to take care of, and to make wool, and all they need is grass or hay and some water. So we're going to probably start out with that. Looks like I got to do some grass trimming here. Got grass growing in the feed trough here. That's not good. So let's go ahead and head back in the truck, and we'll head across the road to look at the rest of the farm. Okay, we're going to go ahead and back up here. Oh, that ain't going to work. I guess that's what happens when you tint your windows. Let's see if we can just kind of back up here. Here we go. Okay, and there's my farmhouse that I have. I do have a gooseneck flatbed trailer that parked in the garage there, that I do use this truck to pull. I'm just going to head across the road here real quick. Try not to get hit by any cars. Okay. First up here, we do have a shed. Now what I like is I do have an on-site workshop, so I can work on all my equipment here. I don't have to pay a mechanic to do the work. I can do it myself. If I need anything special done, I can take it down to the shop and have them take care of it. Do have a lift here and a bunch of tools and a workbench and everything, so it is pretty well equipped. A lot of this stuff is from my uncle, so he did get everything set up. Let's close that door. Okay, maybe I have to look at that door and see what's going on. Okay, next to that I have a small equipment shed. So as you can see here, I do have a John Deere 9610 harvester. It holds about 11,000 liters of grain. And then attached to that I have a Cressani CRX header. One nice thing about this header, it folds up, which is really nice. I don't need to use a header trailer. Makes it easy to get down those narrow paths to the fields. Next to it I have a Joskin Trans Cargo bulk trailer. What I mean by bulk is it hauls everything. I can put from any of the grains to silage, manure, stuff like that in that trailer. It makes it really nice, so I don't have to have multiple trailers. It holds about 33,000 liters. And then off to the right here, you do see an animal barn. We're going to drive around the other side, and I'll explain what goes in that. But first, we're going to go ahead and take a look at over here. And right here, I do have an on-site fueling station. You do have to have the diesel delivered, but it does store it, and then we can fill our equipment here without having to run off to the gas station. So over here you can see I have several silos. So we'll walk around and take a look at what each of these silos do. Now, Brian did explain to me that this is where a lot of the bank deck came from. These two black silos here in front of me, and there's one hidden behind, is where the deck came from. My uncle recently had those installed. One nice thing about it is they do things for the cows. He wanted to really double down on those cows. So this first one here is a silage fermenter. So instead of having a silage clamp, you put your grass or chaff in this, and then it pops out some silage for you after it ferments. It's kind of strange. There's a little old John Deere tractor that runs the auger for it. I don't know what model this is. So, and it says it holds 1.5 million liters, which is a lot. So we got a long ways to go to get that filled. And then we go around the back side here, and it's the same style silo, except this one does TMR. So you put your corn and hay and silage in, and you get total mixed rations out of it. Same thing, holds 1,500 liters. So we're going to definitely be using that. TMR does help the cows. Their production rate increases when you feed them TMR instead of just the individual items. And off to the right here, you can see there's another huge tall silo. This one holds your forage type of crops, your grass, hay, alfalfa hay, stuff like that. So we will definitely be using that. It's nice to have a place to store that stuff. Off to the left here is some silo extensions, I guess is what Brian said they were. One nice thing about them is they make it so our silo holds a heck of a lot more than it normally does. And then you saw that one there on the end in the last vlog. That one we used to get seed and fertilizer out of that. That one is supplied by the shop. It has underground tanks that the store comes out and delivers product, and then we purchase it from the store as we use it. Okay, let's grab the truck here real quick and we'll move it a little closer so we don't have to run back so far. Okay, and then this monstrosity here, it's a really cool building. It is my grain silo. One nice thing about the grain silo, it does hold fertilizer and seed and all that, so I don't need to have a separate unit. And then in conjunction with that, this here is actually a seed maker. You put your grains in, and after a certain amount of time, it produces seed for you. So that's one nice thing. We won't have to rely on the store to provide that stuff for us. And then behind it here, this is actually the cow pen. So we are going to be using this. This is one of the future plans is to get some cows so we can start making some milk and all that, manure and everything. And then straight ahead is the field that we seeded last time. Let's go ahead and swing around here. Okay, and then this is the pig pen here on the left. So we're going to get some pigs eventually. I think that's probably going to be our last animal that we're going to get. I want to get the sheep going and the cows. And then behind this shed right here is actually a horse corral, which is going to be really nice. We're going to do horses eventually as well. So we can just put our horses in here, and then they do have some stalls in here for them. So they do have some shelter. Okay, and then you saw the blue pipe sticking out. I went over that in my last vlog. Did talk to the plumber earlier today. He said that he's going to be out next week, and he'll get those all hooked up in all our animal pens, so we're good to go with some water. And then final equipment that I have over here, I do have a John Deere butterfly mower. The front is a FC313F, and then the rear is an FC883. And then over here on the end, I have a Case Pro Black tractor. I don't quite know what the model is of it, but it does run really well. It is outfitted with a front lift there, and I do have some bale forks on it, it looks like. And I have to look into investing some pallet forks. Okay, and well, that's pretty much the farm tour. And then one last thing, there is a field up the hill here that we do own, so let's go ahead and turn around. So We'll just pop up the hill here a little bit. That's that oat field that we did last time. We got one more field up here. Okay, and then we got this field here in the back. This actually currently has wheat in it, which will become real handy. We can get some straw off of it and also some feed. So we'll go ahead and get this going, and once it's ready to go, we'll harvest it. And then I think this field we're actually going to go ahead and plant either grass or alfalfa for our animals. Now, last time, remember, we had put soybeans in this field. The reason why I put soybeans in is around here, soybeans do sell quite well. So the whole plan for this field is to get it harvested, and we're actually going to go ahead and sell the soybeans. And then we're probably going to put some corn in this field. Okay, well, that is going to do it for our farm tour today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a like, and for all my future vlogs, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications. And thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next vlog. Thanks very much, and have a great night. Goodbye.